Happy Friday, Morning Buzz family. I'm Alex, Jordan's here, and we're wrapping up the week with something deliciously nostalgic. Yesterday, we promised to explore why certain foods become our ultimate comfort foods and how childhood basically programs our emotional eating habits. Jordan, I have to start with a confession. Last night, I stress ate an entire sleeve of saltine crackers because they reminded me of being sick as a kid and my mom bringing me soup and crackers in bed.
That's such a perfect example. Your brain literally formed a neural pathway connecting saltines with care, comfort, and safety. When you're stressed as an adult, your brain goes, hey, remember what made us feel better before? It's like having a very specific, very carb-heavy security blanket.
Wait, so my weird obsession with eating cereal when I'm sad isn't just me being childish? There's actual psychology behind why I reach for Lucky Charms when my heart gets broken.
Absolutely. Comfort foods are essentially edible time machines. They transport us back to moments when we felt safe, loved, and cared for. The sweetness of Lucky Charms probably triggers memories of Saturday mornings, no responsibilities, maybe watching cartoons, pure childhood bliss in a bowl.
This explains so much. But here's what I find hilarious. My comfort food is literally the most basic thing ever. White bread with butter. Just plain white bread with butter. My friends think I'm insane, but when I smell that combination, I'm instantly 5 years old again in my grandma's kitchen.
That's beautiful, actually. Comfort foods don't have to be fancy. In fact, they're usually the opposite. Simple, familiar, often associated with specific people who cared for us. Your grandma probably made you feel incredibly loved, and now butter on bread is like a hug from her whenever you need it.
I'm getting emotional about carbohydrates right now. But seriously, why do comfort foods always seem to be the least healthy options? Nobody's like, I'm stressed, better eat some kale.
There's solid science behind that. Foods high in sugar, fat, and carbs trigger the release of serotonin and dopamine, the same feel-good chemicals we experience during happy childhood moments. Plus, these foods were often treats or rewards when we were kids, so our brains learn to associate them with positive emotions and special occasions.
Speaking of childhood programming, I've noticed that comfort foods are super cultural too. My friend grew up in a Korean household, and her comfort food is kimchi jjigae, this spicy stew that would probably make me cry, but it's like a warm hug to her.
Culture plays a massive role. Comfort foods are deeply tied to family traditions, cultural identity, and the specific flavors we were exposed to early in life. What tastes like home to one person might be completely foreign to another. It's why you can't really argue with someone's comfort food choices. They're based on such personal, emotional experiences.
This is making me think about how we form these food relationships so early. Like parents probably have no idea they're creating their kids' future stress eating patterns when they give them mac and cheese after a bad day at school.
Parents are essentially programming their children's emotional regulation systems through food. When a caregiver offers food during times of distress, children learn that eating can soothe emotional pain. It's not necessarily bad. Food can be a healthy part of self-care, but it explains why so many adults automatically reach for specific foods when they're upset.
So, what about people who don't have comfort foods? Is that a thing?
It absolutely is. Some people might have had inconsistent food experiences in childhood, or they might process emotions differently. Others might find comfort in activities rather than food, like taking a bath, listening to music, or calling a friend. There's no right or wrong way to seek comfort.
I love how food tells the story of our lives. Every comfort food is basically a little autobiography written in flavors and memories.
That's such a poetic way to put it. Food memories are some of the most powerful we have because they engage multiple senses simultaneously: taste, smell, texture, even the visual memory of who prepared it and where we ate it.
Well, this conversation has definitely made me feel better about my weird food quirks. Speaking of quirks, Monday we're tackling something completely different. Why people develop such intense attachments to their favorite pens, and why losing your sexual pen feels like a genuine tragedy. It's going to be a surprisingly deep dive into the psychology of object attachment.
I already know exactly which pen I'll be defensively clutching during that conversation. Uh, have a wonderful weekend, everyone, and may all your comfort foods bring you joy.